各位街坊晚上好，咁樣我係中西區區議會石塘主錦龍啊，咁而家嚟喺呢個嘅高街救恩堂對面，即係高街同埋西邊街交界啦，咁樣咧就係呢個惠豐919嘅外面啦。咁樣咧就今日應該有機會會有封區嘅，因為咧其實而家見到都有開始有警車已經封咗呢一個嘅高街去李星小學嗰一段嘅啦。係啊，10幾個鐘冇見。即係好多記者行家啱啱尋日先至喺前少少位置見完嚟，真係搶爆，係啦。咁就今日個封個位置暫時仲未知啦。咁樣我哋而家睇睇現場嘅情況啦。啱啱黃永志議員咧，亦都係而家喺李星嗰邊 walk around 緊嘅。咁樣咧就大家都可以密切睇住幾個嘅直播，睇睇而家嘅狀況係如何嘅。咁樣咧而家見到咧呢一個嘅高街西邊街交界咧。即係救恩堂對出呢一度咧，就已經係封閉咗㗎啦。咁樣咧已經有警察就用雪糕筒同埋呢個禁止前進牌咧，咁就係封住咗嘅。咁喺呢個禁止前進牌嘅前面就係阿張啟恩議員。咁樣咧呢一個位置其實就係喺高街街口救恩堂嘅對面啊。咁樣咧嗰個位置咧就大概係一個真光大廈啦。有機會因為真光大廈前嗰幾日都有呢一個確診嘅個案啦。咁就同埋呢一個嘅真光大廈隔離嘅，即係呢一個嘅裕德書局嘅上面啊，李星小學隔離嗰個位置咧，咁都有機會咧會係封閉嘅。咁樣聽講就係。Yeah, there's a suspect lockdown situation tonight. Yeah.
We just got everyone got
This one,
yeah.
this block, as speculated in this block will be locked down, and forced quarantine. And forced test, forced quarantine for.
We had a test on Saturday.
Yes.
This whole building.
Yes.
2 days ago we had a test.
Yes. Do you have the negative results test? So please keep your SMS. Yes, and show them. And if you have the record of negative, you will not be required to test again.
Okay.
But you still need to be locked down for around. Estimating it will be reopened in the tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow morning.
Around 9 to 10 something.
So similar to yesterday.
Yesterday's situation. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, please spread the news to your neighborhood. Thank you. 係啦，咁樣咧，因為其實呢一區咧都比較多咧，一 expect 會住嘅，因為新樓啦。咁樣咧，佢哋大概都唔知道，同埋咧，因為其實喺2日之前啦。好 KY， 你使唔使上翻嗰邊啊 ？KY 到咗，阿 Ken 呢度嘅。Ken 到咗。哦，咁得啦 ，OK。Bonnie 都喺嗰邊啊嘛。Bonnie。係啊。佢今晚都發。好，收到。係啦，咁樣咧，因為頭先咧都見到，即係有啲 expat 咧就會係住喺呢個惠豐919啦。咁樣咧，佢哋2日之前咧先至做完呢一個嘅強制檢測嘅啫，應該因為收到嗰個令啦。咁樣咧，但係咧今日又要再落單多一次啦。咁樣咧，咁我哋都提醒翻佢哋咧，就必須要 keep 住呢一個嘅陰性檢測嘅通知。咁樣咧就等呢一個嘅職員咧係嚟到嗰陣時 show 俾你睇，咁先至唔需要再撩多一次嘅。咁但係咧都係會有可能咧係要被落單啦，被運到出去10幾個鐘咁樣啦，都係同埋夜晚幾點鐘會俾人拍門吵醒嗰啲咁樣，係啦。咁總之就係咁樣嘅 situation 咁樣咧，就有機會咧呢個高街第3街嘅交界啦，同埋咧其實另外喺呢一個嘅大學區嘅般咸道行上少少聖士提反里嗰個位置咧，亦都會有幾個 block 咧係有機會會被落單嘅。咁樣咧嗰度咧，伍嘉儀議員已經係去咗現場嗰度係睇下情況嘅，都負責支援㗎啦。咁樣咧各位嘅街坊，如果係有相關嘅case 需要協助嘅話咧，咁就請同我哋幾位嘅議員聯絡啦。咁我哋都會盡量協助嘅。尤其是係如果有一啲嘅年長嘅人士咧係需要係幫助嘅話咧，都請出聲啊！盡力做，係啦。Quarantine. And compulsory test of COVID-19 in between High Street and Western Street.
街呢邊冇啦。
好啦，咁樣咧，我哋而家見到咧有呢一個嘅封區嘅物資嘅大型貨車咧，已經係進入咗呢一個嘅封區嘅現場啦。
即係而家係呢邊。
咁樣咧，現場已經係有啲車輛喺呢一度準備進入呢一個嘅理星小學一帶嘅呢一個高街㗎啦。咁樣咧，預計應該咧嗰個測試嘅位置有機會係呢一個位置嘅。有冇料咧？話佢呢條係有到封㗎？
唔知，我都係收到封皮呢啲。
我驚踩中啊！
佢上面都係嘅喎。
係啊，拍道口聖士提反里，城西公園隔離，係啦，咁嗰度有幾塊嘅。
你睇啦。
未啊？
你唔俾睇咩？
未啊！我大概估到喺邊度。係啦，係呢塊啦，我估到係呢塊，因為聖士提反里1、2號前嗰幾日都有幾個啊嘛。呢個我睇過。
但係你知唔知上面已經開波未啊？
封緊咯都係，但係未正式開波，應該8點買翻波。照理就，如果佢封嘅話，就呢幾個 number 應該唔包㗎。
封呢一度啊，呢度同埋後邊。
後面真光成排啊嘛，仲有理星隔離啊嘛。
呢個一排。
係咯，成排封咯。To brief all the English user, to brief all the English residents, this is Sam Yip and District Councillor of Central and Western District. Right now, I'm in between the corner of the Western Street and High Street, and there will be a suspected lockdown tonight at around estimated 8:30 or 8 p.m. or 8:30, and it will be end in the tomorrow morning. And residents are required to take the compulsory COVID-19 test within this period, and being locked down within this period and not allowed to leave your premises. It is an unsuspected lockdown, as there's already have a compulsory test order issued 2 days ago and at Saturday. As I've heard as informed by the residents of the High Street 99, they've already taken the test and have the negative results SMS being saved on the phone, and so please be reminded that the SMS should be stored and be showed to the government officials during the lockdown, as they will come to your house and knock your door and to check if you have the test result or not. If you do not process the test negative test result which was being performed in these 3 days ago, in these 3 days from the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is the 3 days, and it will be required to take the test again within tonight and tomorrow morning, and expected it will be end at 2 a.m. So please be reminded that there will be a suspected lockdown not only in this street corner, the corner in between the First Street, the High Street and the Western Street. 唔想啊！上面任佳議員喺度睇緊。佳議喺度。係啦，冇錯，佢都應該陣間會開下 live 嗰啲咁樣噶啦。好，睇車啊！係啦，想翻去啊佬。咁樣念咒語。 And please wisely spread the news to the expat community, as we understand that there's a seldom news about COVID-19 situation in English within Hong Kong area, and people in Hong Kong, especially for the expat, are not very aware what situation is going on carried out by the government. So please be helpful and spread the news to your expat communities that there will be a suspected lockdown in the 99 High Street area, and in between the 3rd Street and High Street and the Western Street and the Fulham Road at the block of the Leasing Primary School and High Street 99. And there will be another lockdown situation which may be occurred in the St. George Street, the Park Road and the Bonham Road. And that will be in the university constituency. And Ms. Camille Yan, our colleague of Central and Western District Council, District Councillor, is already right there and to report the situation for you. 好啦，咁樣咧，而家咧再同大家係簡報翻一下嗰個狀況啦。係。There will be a suspected lockdown tonight in this area. There will be a suspected lockdown tonight in this area for overnight.
Okay, thank you.
Please spread the news to the expat community. Thank you. 係啦，因為咧我哋咧就我哋啲英文就 go to school by bus 嘅，係啦。我哋啲英文真係好 go to school by bus。係啊，一書到用時方有陣笑喎，阿會長。我都係 go to school by bus。上面係咩搞唔搞得掂？你可能過去 support 係好啲喎。係啊，係啊。想多啲同事啊，都係。係啊。仲有邊個？知唔知仲有邊個會嚟？
我諗Bonnie 傾斜嗰啲應該會稍後會嚟。
有可能封區，有可能封區。點睇啊，議員？佢要突擊到我哋同埋媒體都唔知啊嘛。係啊，佢簡單啲嚟講就係要到我哋全部人都唔知道，同埋要我哋分身不下咯。係啊，係即係簡單嚟講咧，佢就遍地開花。係啊，冇錯。係啊，即係佢開花唔緊要，都緊要嘅。雖然你開花，你要話俾人聽，你幾時點樣開花？係啊，你開花你唔好阻到人交通。講起一個遍地開花嗱，我好多街坊咧，今日譬如你今日都出咗個 post 咧，就問咧嗰啲藍色嗰啲帳篷，冇錯，梗係做緊咩啊嘛？因為藍色啲帳篷其實就係測污水。測污水。咁我今日咧就打我俾衛生署嘅醫生問，佢點講？佢話咧其實就唔係衛生署負責，係咩咧？其實都唔係出嚟渠嘅，因為渠嘅就係俾個渠道啫嘛。開個圖嘅。其實係港大嘅工程學院聯同咧環境局。同埋渠務署，咁就去係啦，就一個新型嘅一個即係新嘅一個project 嚟嘅，即係學界同埋政府嘅合作啦。係啦，咁佢話咧係全世界未有試過呢一種咧測渠，跟住去睇下嗰個有冇positive 啊嘛。咁中唔中啊？佢而家其實就連衛生署佢自己都話唔係好知嘅，因為佢話即係呢個都好神秘，因為都唔係衛生署嘅範圍，所以佢哋都唔肯定。但係佢 Archi 做。應該工程 engine 啊，應該係 engine 做嘅，因為但係咁佢醫學院有冇cooperative 先？我要睇一睇嗱，因為咧我網上咧見到咧工程學院出嘅呢一個，即係 Con 呢個工程學院出嗰啲嘅 proof 啦，同埋嗰個即係介紹呢個 project 啊嘛。如果我哋睇睇嗰度，係啊，嗰邊應該已經係追緊個 proposal， 係啦，嗰邊追緊個 proposal 落去拉同，應該有機會嗰邊嘅第三間應該封㗎啦。有機會，頭先我落去第三間嗰邊睇咧，嗰邊下面咧就即係裕德上面啊嘛，裕德樓上。裕德書局樓上咯。即係巴士站嗰度。書局樓上嗰個咧嗰度咪真光隔離嗰棟咯。係萬能。係啊。書局樓上萬能閣嗰度，但係就未見有動靜，我頭先喺嗰度兜咗個圈㗎嘛。係啊，嗰度都我冇記錯，好似有收過 test 嘅 order 㗎嘛。係啊，冇錯。總之就大家要好努力咁樣行上行落啦，今日係啦。咁我哋不如我哋趁機移動一下。係咯，移之後我哋而家去邊個位置？嗰邊
有機會係喺下面咧有一棟咧都係有機會封嘅。
應該，因為真光就之前嗰幾日已經有確診嘅啦，亦都大家都食晒 compulsory test 㗎啦。其實
西營盤油嗰個12號咧有一兩棟咧，
車對面咯。
係啦，應該咧就係有呢個高機會咁樣。所以我哋可以睇睇。
點啊，立鋪你今日你個區有冇啲咩嘢突發事啊？
今日嘅我個區就冇，我頭先都有睇4點半嗰個記者會，我哋區就應該冇突發嘢。
金山個區有啊。係
啦，金山個區即係
我有一區，我有一棟，金山有一個。葉錦龍石塘咀嗰邊係都有分別有一個確診嘅。咁喺我嗰個選區咧，即係所謂西營盤選區咧，就冇新個。過對面啦，安全啲好似。
可唔可以 recap 一次咧？暫時已知附近呢幾區嘅封區情況。
應該咧係我哋而家初步睇咧有兩個範圍，一個
聖士提反里啦。
我哋而家面前咧呢一度咧，而家影咧就係第三街由
即係以前靈恩上面啊，靈恩嗰棟。
即係理星小學下面。真
光麵店隔對面。
咁呢個係高圍啦，第二個位咧就係而家
呢度有架 AM 車。Then maybe not down to light.
Yes. Or this side?
This side.
Okay, we live here, so right.
Okay. But please spread the news to your friends and to tell them there may be a lockdown here because not only here.
This side, huh?
I don't think so because your building, I think it still haven't received the compulsory test order, right?
No.
Yeah. So it may not be the target, but this building has already
yeah, my friend lives there.
Yes, and there's another in the Park Road and in the Boham Road.
Yeah.
And up about the Starbucks and the few building may suffer the lockdown tonight also. So if you have friends living there, just
this
tell
is
them.
our guard. Hey, mate. This is our guard.
Oh.
Oh no! Quick, one or they'll lock us in.
係對面封區喎，有機會係啊。
呢間啦。
係啊，呢間同埋上面99號，仲有大學個仲有聖士提反里，即係 Starbucks 樓上係啊。
呢間啊。
係啊，你同啲老友講下，係啊，幫手係啊。好，勞煩你。Okay, I'll walk around and chat. I'm the district councillor, so please, if your friends have any problem or need assistance, please tell us.
So you don't think you'll be this one?
We don't think so. Yep, coming across.
Don't upset our guard. He loves singing. He's a top notch. But can you do one thing for me?
Yep, sure.
Can you find out my guard's name? What is his name?
佢話想問下你個名喎。
啊，我個名嗰個牌嗰度就係咯。
He has a name on the plate.
Ah.
Yeah, on his book. Yeah. The name is already right on his plate.
Okay.
Yeah, so just check it
He's
out.
top notch. He always beats me up though. I would like to complain. Thank you. Nice
Okay,
to meet you.
thank you. Be safe. 好啦，咁樣咧，即係都好多街坊咧，即係尤其是 expect 嘅街坊，佢哋未必知道呢一個嘅狀況。今晚落單
係咪啊？係咪封啊？
對面。
對面邊度？封呢度唔喺度啊？
應該啦。我唔知，我又唔係佢哋，係咪先？
就唔知間嘅，點解收唔到封都？
冇人知，
係咯，
我哋都唔知。
係咯。
尋日先封完嗰邊，之後封呢邊，係咪先？睇下你哋封翻有時好咯。不過總之睇下咩咯，睇下忙點做啲收工。咁冇辦法你咁樣嘅狀況。
佢係呢邊啊，即係上次。
應該呢一排咯，因為之前嗰幾日已經食咗強制檢測㗎啦。
係咯。
但係可能佢個數咧唔夠，即係佢見到個總戶數就同埋嗰個人數唔夠夾，咁所以就有啲其他區係咁樣樣咯。所以就即係唔知佢哋嗰個標準係點。
係咯。
係啊，總之佢哋就中意封咪封，一差人做嘢唔使你教咯。所以就惡搞係啊。咁我哋同埋聖士提反里嗰邊都可能會封咯。
今晚。
係啊，一封兩邊會開二度。唔知係啊。
你封呢邊就唔關呢邊事啊？
理論上啦，不過因為點解咧？由嗰個牌咧其實都公嘅，同埋呢一度咧對面隔離大廈好似都有個洞。
都有啊嘛。
係咯。但係所以就未知嘅。
睇 Facebook 啦嚇，睇你哋。
睇我哋啦，同埋即係其他有啲網媒，佢哋都已經立晒架生 set 好晒。
係咯，頭先我咁多嚟嘅又風，
係啊，
琴日就話收到風啫。
都感受得到㗎啦，嗰種氣場啊，係咪先？係啊，嗰種會封區嘅氣場。
係啊，係啊。
係啊，咁但係對面三街嗰屆就應該今晚唔封啦，佢都冇清車。
其實唔係勁啲嘅咩？
其實嗰邊最勁，不過嗰度有中唔大。
係啊，係啊。
所以大家知係咪？好啦，我再繼續 walk 啦，你哋早收工，早收嚇 ，OK。好，咁樣我哋見到咧呢一個嘅高街第三街呢個第三街同埋呢一個嘅第三街以及係呢一個薄扶林道呢一個交界咧，亦都係已經圍咗呢一個嘅封鎖線嘅啦。咁樣咧，暫時仲未見到咧會有呢一個嘅封站嘅告示貼咗出嚟嘅。咁樣呢一個嘅我哋而家個位置係喺呢一個嘅西營盤郵政局嘅斜對面啦。力啊！我尋晚瞓咗3個鐘，今朝早瞓咗5個鐘咯。係啦，咁就我相信其他議員都慘豬㗎啦。咁係啦，係啊！而家真係唔知佢會點樣標準㗎。唉，係啦，咁樣咧，因為咧，前日啦、大前日啦，都有啲嘅街坊咧，其實已經係做咗個強制測試、強制檢測㗎啦。咁但係咧，即係就算佢哋做咗強制檢測都好咧，都係會俾呢一個嘅。政府無神神咁樣就襲擊個村莊啊！真係。
即係由於咧喺呢度逗留
2個鐘
我做嘢咋？
係啊，即係做嘢咧，佢都會話你係逗留咗2個鐘，所以咧有機會都要去再。
咁犀利！而家東江大廈好多單咩？
幾單咯，
幾單啊？
係2、3單。
上次有一單，上次管制咧就1單，就算我哋喺石頭嗰啲地嘅口罩。
係啊，呢個標地都係啊。
就俾翻口罩我哋。
如果你唔喺度住咧，你聽日留。
你哋幾多日之前做啊？
即係好多日之前。
係咯，我記得。
啱啱做咗幾日咯。
嗱，因為如果咧佢今晚落單嘅話咧，3日之內嘅報告都會有。係啊，係啦，咁就但佢係如果再早啲嘅話，4日之前就再呢個字。
我都有先嚟，我咪即係做個民政處嗰日派嘅。
係啊。
民政處派我就要去做啦，佢有信嚟。
係啊。
上網登記。
冇錯。
應該唔使上網登記。
係啊，不過咧而家咧就算攞信去咧都冇口罩攞，因為啲人。
我唔係貪佢一口罩，
我梗係明啦，係啊。
係
佢哋梗係知啦，不過最緊要人冇事，
最緊要係冇事真係。
口罩我都唔理。
係啊，即係錢財身外物。係啊，
冇錯。
好人一生平安。
係啊，好人一生平安。
係啊。
呢啲口罩嗰啲係小事啫。
真係身外物呢啲。
係咪一個平安一個健康最緊要？
冇錯，即係總之大家都安樂。
我唔係貪佢，佢話唔使錢我咪要咯，要錢我唔係貪佢，佢要唔要錢我都冇諗過。
係啊。
係咪啊？係啊。點解真係又分中江大廈啦？檢測又做。
係啊，佢哋而家冇標準㗎喎。
好似你睇我啱啱沖完涼，喂，個衫都未換啊，就講出嚟啊，或者一瞓醒我咪死。
係。
係咪啊？梗係走啦，係咪先？
係啊。
我話做咗，喂，佢話我冇嘢㗎啦，我諗住安心啦，係咪啊？又封喎。
即係有時佢
記住喎，佢仲有突襲啊，突襲到你都唔知道。
因為咧，阿張啟欣，
咩話？
張啟欣係
你哋。
係啦。我哋有咩事揾張啟欣？
放心啦，張啟喺度㗎。我哋頭先，因為我哋要周圍巡啊。
係啊，因為政事提反你嗰邊有可能咧。
就封水，封嗰邊。
係啊，我哋都成晚喺嗰度。係啊，我哋幾個都。
今日就話突然間要封咯。
係啊，突襲我哋嘅村莊。係。
佢冇話公佈㗎。
冇公佈梗係唔公佈啦，佢。
啱啱收到。
沖緊涼都撲出嚟。
換衫都換唔切啊，梗係走啦，係咪啊？
係啊。
係，真係。
咁啊，梗係走出嚟先安樂啦，係咪啊？俾瞓死咪死一晚啊！
真啊。係。
你可能我估你都，如果你啱先收工咧，你食埋飯先好翻屋企啦。
我唔翻㗎啦，今晚去人哋嗰度過夜㗎啦。
係啦，我乜都聽唔到。
今晚去邊個度過去？就算搭車啊，去附近朋友度過晚都仲翻嚟，我唔翻嚟都驚。
我聽唔到啊！
乜都聽唔到，乜都唔知道。係啊。
聽唔到啦，自己身處啦。
係啊，總之咧就呢一個嘅政府咧就突襲我哋嘅村莊。
突襲啊！我哋點去突襲？係。人心惶惶。
真啊！好，總之就大家都平安，係啦，大家平安嚇。
平安同埋健康。
係啦，冇錯，我有啲咩事？
錢咧唔係多有多使唔得㗎啦。
真啊！
而家要保住兩樣平安健康。
係啊，
好平安，
好平安。
都要為身體健康，
係啊，大家咁話。
都要。
係啊。
我有信仰咧，我日日出街都祈禱一次。
要啊，真係。
咁你幫我哋個區騎下手好冇？
係啊，好。
係啊，
冇錯。
大家平安同埋健康啦嚇。
平安健康，大家都要幸福。
做開心㗎啦。
係啊，
係咁多係咪？
真係。
我日日禱告咧，出街我都要保平安。
係啊，最緊要我哋都知足常樂。
所以你有信仰咧，大家平安咯。咁啊，上帝幫到我哋。
好，係啊，感謝你啊，好。
大家都要嚇，大家努力。
好，大家加油，係啦，有啲咩事同我哋講。
你嘅意願嚇。
好。
你自己都要平安健康。
大家都係啊，大家都平安健康啊，係。喂，公真光啊，好，係啊，
你好啊
，hello，我議員啊，係啊，葉錦龍啊，扮嗰個。
你好，
係啊係啊，我成日都過嚟幫
嗰個
襯，你啲雜俾喎。
嗰個都係議員。
，thank you，
係啊，
嗰個都係議員。
係啊，黃永志咯，係公真光個解，即係義德上面，係啊，
辛苦晒啦，
係啊，小心啊，係。好啦，咁樣咧，我哋見到咧就即係即係大家
嗰啲閘過嚟嘅。
未拉咯，係啊，
部署先。
部署。
因為佢咧都講唔晒幾多點啊。
係啊，可能8半咯。而家呢個情況。
見到啲車啊咁啊，有冇間要求都封埋㗎？
要求應該都封㗎啦，佢哋就仲未落閘咯，但係都應該都哈哈問水啊。
真係好多人講。
係，總之埋位。
喂，Eddie，呢個就又係同街坊嚟嘅。
哦，係啊 ，hello。
係啊，呢個就係。
而家你來源都正式講緊未？
正式未公佈，咁如果係咁樣嘅話，佢應該係8半封咯。
而家搭2。
係啦。所謂
啲熟嘅
熟悉嘅面孔，係。係啦，暫時仲未有任何嘅 update，係啦。總之平安，係啦，大家小心啊！好多謝你。喂 ，hello。
封神3街嚟嘅。
係啊，冇錯，襲擊我哋嘅村莊。咁樣咯，同埋上面聖士提反你。
哦。
咁所以就唔知。
封就乜？佢話冇封。
就冇封，同我封咗呢樣。
哦。頭封係上面叫
高街。
高街嗰邊。
警徽嗰邊咯。
我知啊，我喺警徽對面落小巴嘛。跟住有咩堆晒啲喺度。
望晒啦，望到晒。
係啊。
不過應該咁樣封咯，唔知佢啦。等佢正式公佈啦。係啦，呢邊封咗，上面高街封。
奇怪咯，佢個 list 講咧，成扎都係呢扎都好多。
呢扎咯。
係咯，點解都唔封呢度？封呢度冇做出啊？
呢棟封唔敢啦。
我哋有學名喺度啊。
係啊，我明嗰度唔敢封人，我冇得封，集對全家。
有學名咪港方台係咪？係港方台嚟㗎嘛？有學名啊嘛？不過好似我知，領嘅物資去港方台都有人攤出嚟，算打啦佢。
呢啲落第議員嚟啦，
大選治喪委員會啊！
大選治喪委員會係咪先？你最中意幸災樂禍，算打啦呢啲。總之我哋盡做。係啊。好 ，thank you。
好啦，
拜。好啦，咁樣你而家我哋再行翻上去呢一個嘅上面，我再望一望先。咁樣其實已經係有呢一個嘅位置。喂 ，hello， 你哋會唔會提早收工啊？
而家暫時未有。
你問一問公司好啲喎。係。因為一封你哋都要封埋嘅喎，冇得收嘅喎。係㗎。問下公司喎，你記得。
即係而家係。
佢一封咧，封完大廈咧，你哋唔走得㗎。
幾多個封啊？
唔知估8點半。
8點半啊？
估係啦，快啲問啦。要拉閘趁早啊！係啊，即係你問一問公司，睇下會唔會咩啦？因為佢應該估今晚會封呢一排嘅，真光呢一排。係啊，咁就係咯。係啊，你快啲問咯。係啊。係啊，因為咧有一間華潤要求喺度，咁所以就即係都問一問佢哋，喂會唔會話有機會喂小心啲，即係封咗出唔翻嚟，又冇得放工嘅咯喎，咁樣係啦。好 好啦，而家咧見到咧西邊街嘅一條行車線咧已經係封閉咗㗎啦。They said it will be 7, but today's experience, the road will be open on about 10 a.m. You may permitted to go outside the lockdown area at around 7 or 8. After they announced the lockdown was finished.
Okay, but then 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Expected 7 or 7:30 something. Today's experience on the Popular Road, it was 7:45 something. The announcement was made.
So because I live in over there, so in the morning if I need to go out, I'm blocked.
Yes, and you need to wait for the announcement from the government, and you can check the government's website and also check others media. Local media. Yes, maybe you can check our district councillors. I'm the district councillor of the country. You can check our Facebook and we will announce it updated. And maybe on the Facebook Live or maybe by Facebook post.
Okay, yeah. But because they close it because there are cases in the different building in order to lock down the buildings.
Yeah. They need to carry out the compulsory test and the forced lockdown.
Okay.
It's expected at 8:30, start at 8:30 p.m. tonight. We don't know, but it is being expected because it is.
So let's say if I go now because I'm working in Kingston, if I go to Kingston coming back, if there is the lockdown, I cannot enter anymore.
You cannot enter. You can enter your building, but you need to carry out the test.
Because I did the test actually this weekend.
Oh, actually, Saturday, before Saturday or in Saturday?
I did Saturday.
Saturday. You get a Saturday and you get SMS, right?
And you get the SMS yesterday,
yes. So you can pass the test. The test can be passed, but you still are not allowed to leave the premises before the allowance.
I cannot leave
before the announcement.
So basically, if I go now, I can come back or not?
Yes, if you go now, you can come back, but you are not allowed to leave until they told you to do so.
Okay, understand. So tomorrow morning, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever.
F something to 8 something, yeah.
8 a.m., okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there will be some officials, government officials, major composed by the fire department, the firefighters, will come to knock your door and to tell you the arrangement. If you got your negative test result, please prepare and show them. And they will show you how you should proceed on the procedures.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. You're very kind.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. 所以其實咧，即係好多 expert 咧都唔清楚嗰個程序係如何，即係例如咧lock down 咗之後可唔可以翻嚟啦？明明我禮拜六即係佢又係住喺99號㗎啦，即係高街99號，明明住喺高街99號喺禮拜六就已經係做咗 test 啦，咁樣究竟可唔可以係唔使做 test 咧？其實都係好不明不白嘅。好if there's audience who can understand English, please spread the news to your expert community that there will be a suspected lockdown in the area of in between the High Street and the First Street, and at the corner of the High Street 99 and the Zhangguan building, a True Light building. Yep, and this block will be locked down as suspected on this 8:30 p.m. expected. The lockdown period may last for 12 hours long. Expected and at tomorrow morning 7 to 9 a.m. During the lockdown, you are not allowed to leave the premises, and you need to follow the government official's order to carry out the quarantine or to stay in your house. If you already got your COVID-19 compulsory test result by SMS with your negative result shown. From Saturday to Monday, you are allowed not to do the test again, but maybe you still need to stay inside your home until the policeman or the firefighter will come to your house and told you can leave so. The time will be expected at tomorrow 7 or 8 a.m. Please spread this news to the expat community because as we know that the expat community are seldom getting the news of the lockdown information within Hong Kong. I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor. If you need any help, you can contact me or other District Councillor because we can all speak English. Although our English a little bit sucks, but it can still assist you to come through this lockdown period.咁樣咧，各位嘅街坊，我係葉錦龍，中西區區議員啊。而家嘅位置係喺救恩堂嘅對面，呢一個高街99號，即係英皇書院行落少少，我母校啊。係啦，咁樣咧，而家咧就因為咧我哋見到已經警方已經咧係立行晒架撐咧，都係將呢一條嘅介乎喺呢一個第3街以及係高街交界嘅一條西邊街嘅行車線咧，係已經係做咗一個嘅封閉嘅措施㗎啦。咁樣咧，根據現場嘅消息啦，同埋係呢一個嘅警方同啲市民嘅對答咧，咁其實咧係極有可能咧，今晚係會有呢一個嘅封區嘅行動嘅。咁樣呢個封區行動暫時嘅時間咧係尚未知道，咁但係估計應該可能係8點半開始啊。咁樣咧好多嘅 expat community 咧都已經講咗話咧，其實喺今日嘅2日之前啦，即係喺星期6咧。咁樣咧，其實佢哋已經係收到呢一個嘅 compulsory test， 即係呢一個嘅武漢肺炎嘅強制檢測命令㗎啦。咁樣，尤其是喺呢個高街嘅99號，咁咧其實佢哋一早已經收到呢一個嘅命令啦。咁但係咧突然都係要封區嘅。咁至於真光大廈咧，就比較再早少少時間咧，就已經係做咗呢個嘅 test。咁所以咧，可能真光大廈嘅居民咧係都真係要再撩多次鼻。聖士提反利啊，即係 Starbucks 樓上。係啦，咁樣咧大家因為啱啱而家塞咗個耳筒啊，聽唔聽得清楚咧？咁樣咧而家咧我係錦龍啦，咁喺呢個位置就係救恩堂嘅對面，係啦，咁就高街99號惠豐嘅對面嘅corner 啦。咁樣咧今晚咧係極有可能咧係會有封區嘅行動嘅。咁樣暫時咧有冇資料會封嘅範圍咧？暫時係未有嘅。咁咧我哋而家見到呢一個嘅檢測嘅車輛咧係已經係到咗場㗎啦。咁樣咧幾乎係可以肯定咧，今晚係會喺呢一個嘅範圍嗰度咧進行呢一個嘅封區嘅工作嘅。咁樣咧，而家我哋見到第2架嘅醫療車，呢一個嘅檢測嘅車輛咧，亦都係已經係進場㗎啦。As we can now see that there's compulsory test, COVID test, mobile test car, mobile sample collection car has arrived High Street 99 corner. So there's pretty sure that there will be a lockdown and compulsory test session within tonight. For the High Street 99 sessions. There will be a lockdown tonight at this side.
That side.
That side. You live this side? Lucky. So just tell a friend if you have friends living around here.
Is it the old building?
Not only the old building, the new buildings are included. The High Street 99 block and at the other side, the True Light buildings.
Oh, on the other side. Too.
Yes.
See some guy on that side too.
Yes, exactly. So just tell your friends there we are. Yeah, that block. This block has already received the compulsory test in a few days ago, 2 days
They
ago,
had a
right?
case in that building.
Yes, one case.
Yes.
They've got one case and they've got the test this Saturday, but they still need to get the test again. Oh, well, if they keep, they've kept the SM result of the negative test, the test will be extended, but they are still required to stay at home until tomorrow morning.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just tell if you have any friends need assistance, just tell us. We are district councillors of this district.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Because the government is just raiding our village, right? It's raiding our village unexpectedly. They like it, and we have no help but just only follow their order. Oh, and they are unloading their materials right here. So just stay cool because you are living this side.
I'll go inside before I get on TV.
Yeah, sure. 好 thank you 。因為咧好多 expect 都唔知咩環境㗎，
好慘啊！
係啊，即係大家行家又講中文多啊嘛，9成9啊落嚟嘅都係中文嘅 media， 咁所以佢哋真係唔知嘅，有好多，咁我冇辦法，唯有我做英文台咯 ，I go to school by bus 咯，係啊。
啲阿 Sir 又麻麻地咁樣。
係㗎，係進制英文考試啊嘛，係啊，即係膊頭有花佢就上嚟咯。
搞唔掂啊！
搞唔掂啊！真係，唉，總之辛苦大家。
係啊，阿 Sam 係咪？
係啊 ，thank you。
加油啦！
好，大家加油。
係呢度啊？知唔知？
呢度係啦，呢邊。
呢邊。
真光惠豐呢一屆，李星呢一屆咯，係啦。
係咪？
真光惠豐嗰屆，呢邊唔封。
呢邊唔封即係淨係咁多。
係啦，而家暫時我哋知道就呢邊唔封咯，係啦。係啊，即係以前靈恩上面咯。
哦。
以前靈恩上面嗰個位，即係 U 購嗰個位，係啦。
啲檢測唔係嗰啲
啲檢測車係啊，因為佢會霸咗呢條路同埋呢一邊行車線攞嚟做檢測站。係啊，好，咁啊同啲朋友講啦，係啦，有啲咩需要出聲。OK， 麻煩晒啊！好啦。
你知嗰個地址喎？
哦，知啊，係啊，感謝，係啊，冇錯。
OK。
係啊。咁樣咧，我哋而家見到嘅，即係而家都有啲街坊開始圍觀啊。 好，聽到上翻行人路啦。
哇！中間除咗有個上區，仲有咩喺度？頭先好似放咗兩樣嘢喺度。
好啦，而家咧係我係中西區區營業錦龍啦。咁咧而家個位置咧係仍然喺一個高街同埋西邊街交界嘅位置嘅。咁樣咧今日咧係預計咧將會係有呢一個嘅封區嘅安排啦。I'm District Councillor Sam Yip. I'm right now in between the corner of Western Street and High Street 99, and there will be a suspected lockdown tonight for the compulsory test of COVID-19 within tonight and this midnight. The government still not yet released any information about the lockdown, but it is expected to be carried out as we have already seen. There's already two COVID-19 sample collection car mobile station has already entered the high street and being stopped and being unloading the materials. As we all understand that there is already carried out some of the compulsory tests in 2 days ago for the residents in 99 High Street. Okay, sorry 啊，唔好意思啊，勞煩，係啊，啱啱擋咗個 cam 啊 ，I just brought the camera of some journalists, so I just leave the way for them. And there will be a lockdown for this area, and for residents who live in the High Street 99 and the True Right building, and please be reminded that the compulsory test is required if you are not possessing the negative test results from Saturday to Monday. If you got the negative test results, you are being exempted for this compulsory test tonight. But you still need to follow the lockdown instruction by the government official, major from the firefighters and the Home Affairs Department's officials. And police are now blocking one lane of Western Street and the whole section of the High Street from the Western Street to Populum Road. And at the other side of the on the First Street, the lockdown it seems it's quite obvious that there will be a lockdown session because as we can see that the whole First Street section from the Western District from the Western Street and the Populum Road has already been blocked. And there's a few government officials called the AM cars with the car with AM car plates has already stopped there and for the preparation of the lockdown. And to be reminded that the residents within the lockdown area are required to stay inside their house. And to follow the government officials' order to stay inside the house and wait for their instruction until they are being summoned to the compulsory test sample collection station. Being expected on the High Street. And there will be the government will give out some of the food supply and a box of masks, a face mask, surgical face mask for those people who have already received the compulsory test tonight. If you have already getting this compulsory test in this 3 days, from Saturday to Monday, please prepare your negative result SMS or your negative result report. And in order to show to the government officials that you've already fulfilled the compulsory test order, which was issued 3 days ago. But if you are the resident living in the True Light building, because the compulsory test order was issued way before this exemption period, so it's still you may still be required to take the test again within this lockdown period. And as we can see that there's the setting up outside the Leasing Primary School right now by the government official. And I'm District Councillor Sam Yip of Central and Western District, Sathontrui constituency, and I'm right now here at the corner of Western Street and High Street, and to report to you bilingually that the expected lockdown session within this area. And please be reminded that there is another lockdown suspected site in the university constituency, and right above the Starbucks on the Bonham Road. And there will be expected 4 to 5 buildings will be locked down in the university constituency, which is the Bonham Road section. And I'll temporarily... Hi Mark, good to meet you also. Thank you very much. And please spread the news to your friends and to tell them that there will be a lockdown period tonight, not only in the High Street session and also in the Bonham Road session. From experience of previous lockdown in this Saturday and Sunday, the lockdown period will last for at least for 12 hours long. For yesterday and today's, from the yesterday's and today's experience, that we can see that the lockdown may last for 15 hours long, which 12 hours long time, people are required to stay at their home. And at around 7 to 8 a.m., after the government has announced that the test was finished, the major test result was released, and the government may announce to release the lockdown, and people with the negative test result SMS beforehand, or the test result this time can go outside lockdown area with the SMS test result of negative test of COVID-19, and wristband issued by the government that that you are already taking the test or you are fulfilled the government request order. And we need to remind all of you that this time lockdown is just as the same as other lockdown, that the government has unsuspectedly carrying out this lockdown, and without informing other parties inside this community, including the district council. And there's a suspected disruption of the surrounding areas' life, and also for the traffic. Yesterday's lockdown was experienced for quite a long time, for 15 hours, and a major part of the Porphyrion Road, which connects Hong Kong, which connect the Southern District and the Central and Western District, was being blocked for 15 hours. And we've just received a police order that we need to evacuate from the western side of the pedestrian road of Western Street to another side, the eastern side of the Western Street. And it is expected that the lockdown will start soon, and the government is going to release the lockdown information. And I will switch back to Chinese for a bit while. please be patient, and the channel will be switched back to my poor English in a very short period of time。好，各位市民、各位街坊啊，我係中西區區員石塘咀葉錦龍啊。咁由於咧有唔少嘅街坊都反映啦，有啲 expert 咧就反映佢哋都唔係好清楚，因為尋日前日我哋都見到好多街坊都係一啲外籍人士，咁佢哋唔係太過清楚而家咧嗰個嘅環境係發生係如何嘅，咁就所以咧就變咗有機會咧，咁就我哋咧都會用翻呢個英文咧，咁就同翻啲 expert 嘅朋友們咧簡介翻而家嘅狀況。咁樣咧而家咧我嘅位置咧，咁就喺呢一個高街99號嘅對面啊，咁就喺救恩堂嗰個附近嘅。咁樣咧我哋見到咧，其實而家都準備得落單好耐㗎啦。咁其實我哋8點鐘左右嚟到啦，咁樣去到而家呢一個位置咧，我哋仲見到咧係即係陸陸續續咧，亦都係呢個物資車咧已經係嚟到啦。頭先亦都已經有2架嘅物資車，咁就係呢一個嘅COVID 係呢一個嘅承辦商嘅流動嘅樣本收集車啦，係已經到咗㗎啦。咁樣咧而家咧我哋見到咧就係非常之多嘅即係慢慢咧亦都會有唔同嘅車輛咧，應該係會進入呢一個嘅範圍裡面嘅。咁樣咧喺介乎喺呢一個第3街同埋高街之間嘅西邊街嘅一條行車線咧，係已經被封閉咗咧，係作為咧佢哋嘅流動嘅即係一個嘅通道啦。咁樣咧，而家見到咧比較多嘅嗰啲工作人員咧係聚集喺呢一個嘅高街理星小學對出嗰度咧，係會有呢一個嘅檢測站咧，臨時檢測站咧係會設置喺嗰個位置嘅。咁樣咧，如果各位咧係要聽翻中文嘅話咧，咁就除咗可以留意呢一邊啦，咁亦都可以咧我間中都會我係錦龍啦，我間中都會咧講下英文咁樣嘅。咁樣因為咧都希望咧各位嘅 expert 嘅小心啊，大家睇車係啦，因為都各位嘅 expert 嘅朋友咧，即係唔係好清楚呢啲咁嘅情況啦。咁我哋都會俾多少少嘅資料。喂，做飯晒係啦，咁就係啦。咁所以咧，請各位忍讓我啲爛嘅英文啊嚇。係。Hey, hello。基本上就係封呢個99號。係真光，係即係 High Park 真光同埋裕德樓上。
咁其他大廈咧？
未知，但係我哋而家估計到嘅資訊就係呢3度，咁可能佢會封晒成排嘅。
咁佢封完成排之後，會唔會檢測晒成排啊？
睇下佢陣間出嗰個圖畫幾大啦就。
咁你估佢應該9點出啊？
有機會9點出，因為頭先就估8點半，但係8點半都未出。
賣晒啦。
係啊。
8點
而家去突襲我哋嘅村莊啊嘛，冇道理噶嘛，係咪先？所以就即係，但係都知道佢今晚肯定封噶啦，亦都肯定封到聽朝，應該都係9、10點，冇錯啦。係啊，同埋因為上面聖士提反里都封，陣間係啦，巴冰頓道嗰邊都會有幾棟會封，係啦，即係金鳳嗰度，係啦，係唔使勞煩晒啊，係。好啦，咁如果大家咧係要聽翻、留意翻呢一個中文嘅資訊嘅話，就可以留意啊呢一個嘅黃永志議員嘅直播啦。Okay, I will now switch back to English channel right now. I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor of Central and Western District, Sechontree Constituency. I'm right now in between the corner of High Street and Western Street, which is very near to my old school, King's College. And as we can see that the government has already blocking one of the lane of the Western District, and many of the journalists and reporters are right now gathering around on the eastern corner of the Western Street and High Street. And as we can see that right now, there's a coach bus which loading a bunch of the COVID test helpers with full gear PPE, personal protective glove equipment, and are passing through this Western Street and going to stop outside the King's College, which is suspected will be responsible for the lockdown and the compulsory test within the High Street corners. as many of the expat communities are not very familiar of the situation going on within the Hong Kong session, within Hong Kong territory concerning about the COVID situation. So this time I will try to broadcast the information by English with my Facebook channel. Sometimes the information will be switched back to Chinese as my major followers are Chinese readers. And right now, as we just circle around these corners, the lockdown session is expected to be the cluster between these four streets, including the High Street, the Western Street, the First Street, and the Portfolio Road, which includes the major building of the Lixing Primary School and the High Street 99 of High Street, the True Light buildings. If you already taken the test, the compulsory COVID-19 test issued by the government order in a Saturday, if you are holding the compulsory test result of negative COVID-19 from Saturday to Monday, you maybe you can exempt from the compulsory test, but you still need to fulfill the lockdown requirement by the government. 係點啊？
下面未真係有警察咁樣封嘅，即係仍然自由出入緊嘅。
下面嗰度啊嘛，但係呢邊就已經喐晒啊嘛，8:89咯。
呢度可唔可以仲出入嚟啊？
唔得啦，應該。係啦。And right now, as we can see that as the information by another district councillor Nepal 1, which was responsible for the second for the Sai Ying Pun constituency, right next to my constituency. His information is that the road and the pedestrian lane of the First Street are still free to pass, but right now the High Street pedestrian street, the pedestrian lane has already been brought up by the police, and people are not permitted to enter this area unless you are the residents of these areas. If you are the resident of this area and you want to go back to your home, please notify the nearby police officer, and they will confirm your residency, and then they will let you pass inside to go back your home. But as you are entering the lockdown area, so you may be required to take the COVID-19 test, or to show them you have already taken a COVID-19 compulsory test before, between Saturday to Monday. And well, I have another residence inquiry that are they required not to enter the lockdown area after the lockdown was issued? But it is not true, because people are permitted to go back to their home, but after they go back to their home, they are required to comply with the requirement of the lockdown order by the government, that they need to stay inside their premises until the government releasing the lockdown situation, which was expected at tomorrow 7 a.m. or later. 哎呀，踩到條線添。好啦，the police, the patrol police has just announced by the loudspeaker that there will be five loading cars which entering the area. 5 trucks of materials and stuff. And I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor of the Setontree constituency, Central and Western District. And I'm right now reporting outside the corner of the High Street 99 that there will be a suspected lockdown session tonight for COVID-19 compulsory test by the government order. And this test was not being announced by the government beforehand. No.
你叫你個同事係啊。可唔可以幫我揸下呢一個？
可以。
我同阿 Sam 有嘢。
好。好。係啊。你 hold 住，唔係呢個，我要唔係電嗰個。得你等佢搞啊，你唔使理佢啦。阿立峰，你由佢搞。係啊。好，你 hold 住先，你俾阿 Eric 得噶啦。你係。好。咁你幫我閂翻個台啊，唔該。睇車。我哋200人嘅區員咪得。你係我係區員代表處，係啊，西營盤區。我 車。咁現場咧都睇到離遠咧係有嗰啲應該相信係做檢測嘅帳篷咧，就 set 咗喺街嗰度㗎啦，係即係藍色嗰啲啊。好，啱啱有架着住衛生衣嘅。載住一啲着住衛生衣嘅乘客嘅 van 仔就喺我哋前面駛過嘅。好嗱，咁我哋而家行過少少咧，可能可以睇清楚啲嗰啲帳篷。我以為你唔好誤會啊！邊邊啊？我哋爭呢度。我諗要一隻。擺唔開喎，嗰啲大車唔夠咬啊！你見到喺後邊啦，我攞咗啦，唔係幾元，唔該曬師傅。我差唔多時間。依家你都要同我叫我擺前啲街，咁你方便好過你行過攞啦。啱啱啊！你一定係擺喺嗰度前啲街。前面有。咁唔知你中意睇嗰個位冇位？好多有。你搞好嘛？嗰個衫咧，
我買個3個拎位喎先，我等佢架車過嚟啦。我等下呢個會過嚟。
慢慢入去啊！我想過你勁喎，你咪過咯，你過。我邊度攞翻嚟？因為我睇清過。過你啊！好，你有？Hello， 我係黃永志啊！而家幫阿葉東華拎住個直播先係啦。咁因為我頭先咧去睇一睇咧附近仲有啲咩地方封，因為咧而家我哋暫時都係睇新聞嗰度見咧，就係喺高街、西邊街等等呢一帶啦。咁另外咧就係有再上少少咧潘咸道過啲去到巴炳頓道金鳳閣嗰邊咧都係封緊嘅。Hello， 喂，我如果
咩情況啊？你做緊直播啊？
係啊，冇錯阿 Sam 都有，可以。
而家咩情況啊？
嗱，其實我哋都係個零鐘頭之前就嚟呢度啦。不過而家咧，其實啲人咧仍然係可以入去，同埋都未。
佢未刊憲啊，應該係咪？
未嘅。嗱，佢琴晚嗰個例子咧就係咧9點半先刊憲嘅，琴晚。咁琴晚就係8點3封啦，我記得應該係9點半先至刊憲嘅。咁佢呢一度咧，其實我哋暫時都唔係太知佢 exactly 係邊一棟嘅，因為咧點解咧？嗱，有啲就風聲就話下面第3街近油局嗰個真光啦，因為真光喺早2日都有啲確診咁樣啦。
明白。
亦都有人傳過就係會唔會喺萬林閣嗰度啦？咁亦都因為有人確診啦。但係而家我頭先咧，我15分鐘之前落去咧就睇咧，仍然係可以出入嘅嗰度。
OK，
所以都唔肯定而家。
但係我知道上面就巴炳頓道近金鳳閣嗰度啊，
係啦，金鳳閣嗰度。係啦，因為嗰度都多人仲喺早2日。
我想問咧，你哋有冇即係投訴佢哋，即係搞到今朝早嘅10點幾，咁啊附近好多街坊即係要翻工翻學咧，都俾佢搞亂檔嗰樣嘢咧？
係啊，有啊。其實嗱，嗰個情況咧有2大問題。第一大問題咧就係其實咧原本佢就話咧7點鐘咧就其實已經可以解封，點知又搞到咧7點半先至可以出到去啲人，7點半先可以出到去。今朝港龍議員都喺嗰度。咁佢因為7點半先收到佢 SMS 啊。好啦，咁去到咧其實9點零鐘嘅時候咧，其實8點零鐘咧，其實已經係即係都係啦。OK， 我俾翻阿 Sam 先。其實咧都開始即係啲人咧要翻工，佢都翻晒啦咁樣。咁但係咧有一個問題就係咧，嗰個交通密度嘅
係啊。
所以今朝區議員咧，
黎希林。Okay, welcome back. I'm Sam Yip, District Council of Central Western District Constituency. I'm right here at the corner of Western Street, in between the Western Street and the High Street. And there's a suspected lockdown in this area, in the block of the High Street 99 and the True Light building, which was exactly above the supermarket right there at First Street. And there's another suspected lockdown area on St. Stephen Land, which is one step higher than the Bonham Road and the 4 big trees, stonewall trees. And that area will also be locked down tonight, expected in a few moments later. And a few hours ago, there's a report from residents that there's already police which not allowing people to illegal parking in these areas, and there's suspected police activities around here, which is quite an indicator of the lockdown situation. And this lockdown was not being announced beforehand by the government and not being hands up by the government to the district councils nor the local NGOs. The local residents and the local incorporations are not being notified by this situation. Well, unless the government announced any any situation around. And there's some question that will there be the lockdown? There's still not yet official yet, but most obviously there will be a lockdown in a few minutes later. And Amelia asked, will it be the whole of the high street that is locked down? And there will not be the whole section of the high street will be in lockdown, but only the section in between the Western Street and the Platform Road will be locked down, which is from the 99 of High Street to the Leasing Primary School. As we can now see that on the screen that the government's material trust is unloading the movable gates, the movable car gates on the road. And it is a usual practice for the police to block this road completely for the lockdown. And people which are receiving this lockdown order by the government are required to stay at home to wait until the government officials' order or instruction to go down for the compulsory COVID-19 test. And as we can see that, we can see right now that there's a bunch of people, suspected staff of the government's test contractors with fully personal protective gears, equipments, are walking upward from the Western Street to the High Street. And this lockdown will be commencing soon, as expected. And not only for the session of this High Street, but also there will be another session of the lockdown in the St. Stephen's Lane, which is one lane up, one step upward from the Bonham Road, which is quite near to the MTR exit of Sai Ying Pun Station, the exit C. Okay, I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor of Central and Western District for Setonhui constituency. I'm right now reporting the lockdown situation in between the High Street corner and in between the corner of High Street and Western Street. And today there will be an expected lockdown, which was not being announced by the government beforehand, and it might be carried out soon. It is unclear that when the lockdown will begin, but as the information we've received, the lockdown area is expected to be the corner of the 99 of High Street and the True Light building. And this area was already received the compulsory COVID-19 test order by the government beforehand. It was recorded, the order was issued before Saturday. And some of the residents has already taken the test of the COVID-19 from Saturday to Monday. And if you are holding the negative result of the COVID-19 test from Saturday to Monday, you might be exempted by the compulsory test order tonight. But you are still being required to stay inside your premises, your house, until the government told you to do so, to leave so or not. It is expected the lockdown will end at around tomorrow morning, around 7 to 8. But it is not sure because the government always doing things delayed, as we can see from today morning's experience. the government was expected to reopen the road at 7 a.m., but finally they just only able to manage to open the road at around 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So if you are living surrounding this area, please be prepared for delay of the traffic or some sort of traffic congestion in this area tomorrow. And I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor of Central and Western District, right now here at High Street 99. Okay, Pin, and I've seen that there's some people sharing the news to the non-Chinese communities. Please forgive my poor English because I haven't used English for a very long time. And as we can see that there's an unloading of the COVID-19 test lockdown kits by the government, and as we can see beforehand, the full-geared PPE staff has already entered the lockdown area. The government still not yet announcing the lockdown situation, and when will it be processed and just released. The government has just released a restricted area. The area was as shown as this map. The lockdown area includes the True Light building, the 99 of High Street, and the Wing Chun building, and the Mainfield Court.你幫我好好，我聽聽。
呢個呢個呢個係數。係啊，聽唔聽到啊？你哋係啊，係啦咁現場所見咧，就呢度係高街同埋西邊街嘅交界啦。咁現場其實都有好多傳媒喺度守候緊嘅。咁我哋見到有一架白色嘅貨車都已經到咗㗎啦，係啦。咁西邊街咧依然陸續都有啲車輛咧會駛經高街或者係般咸道個方向咁樣嘅。咁而喺金馬倫道同般咸道同埋巴比頓道嗰邊咧，其實都係會有呢個封區咁樣嘅，係啦，動作咁樣嘅。咁咧，如果你呢度望得唔係好清楚，咁其實望遠少少咧，就會見到有一班着住防護衣嘅工作人員咧，其實都已經到場㗎啦。係啦。咁預計啦，檢疫嗰個位置啦，就係喺高街嗰個位啦。咁就喺理星小學到高街十字路口嗰個位，就會做一個檢疫區咁樣嘅。係啦，咁啊依然都會見到啲車都會陸續咁樣駛上嚟啦。咁我哋可以向上睇下，上面都係黃永仔，拉翻嗰邊，係啦，係啦，咁啊般咸道喺上面啦，咁啊我哋可以近距離望下咯喎。 就咁講。你聽唔聽到？又都唔使啦，我對住呢個咪。係各位，你哋聽唔聽到啊？如果聽到可以俾個 like 啊，或者咩都得㗎喎。
講聽到啦。
或者講聽到都可以喎。
你收咗？
你收啊，係好咁樣。
咩啊？
得，有。係。
唔該晒。
好，唔該晒啊。係啦，咁可以行前少少啦。咁咧就會見到有一架貨車，都有第二架貨車就駛咗上嚟啦。唔該晒。咁阿 Sam 啱啱就行開咗，咁我暫時就講住先啊。呢架應該係水車嚟嘅啫，係啦。係啦，咁現場所見啦，而家就有呢度係Here is between the High Street and the Western Street, the cross-border between High Street and Western Street, and we can see there are quite a lot of policemen and some staff that are prepared to work in the infected area. Now the trucks are moving backwards, I guess. 係啦，你見到架貨車咧係已經慢慢向後褪緊嘅。So for all the new joiners, here is the High Street and Western Street border, and we can see there are quite a lot of reporters, policemen, and some staff that are prepared to work in the infected area. And there are some suspicious cases of COVID-19. Yes. And you can see there are some private cars, taxis also coming along to Puponghang Road or High Street. And we are all waiting for that happen for the investigation to start. So let's move forward. 好，我哋可以行前少少啊。好，咁你哋可以望到前面係搭起晒啲藍色帳篷噶啦。So you can see there are some blue tanks that are ready for the investigation for COVID-19 cases. 咁估計嘅大廈應該就有6棟嘅。So there probably there will be 6 buildings that need investigation. So you can see there are quite a lot of policemen ready, stand by. 係啦，大家可以見到個封鎖線已經封咗啦，係高街同西邊街之間個交界嘅，延伸落去就係理星小學嗰邊咁樣嘅。咁相信呢一條路咧係用嚟做一個檢測中心嘅。So you can see there are already a huge bench, maybe, That limits the movement of the residents coming out from High Street and Western Street.好，咁我哋可以再望一望啊，附近發生啲咩事啊？Sam 裏邊，阿 Sam，唔係葉錦龍，在哪兒？係咪下面？係啦，你好，呢度係葉錦龍嘅頻道，咁我係暫代住佢呢個旁述先啊，佢都翻嚟啦。speed 咗啦 ，speed 咗少少，好啦，而家我翻嚟啦，而家交翻個波俾佢啊。係啊，你交個波俾佢真係。係啊。交翻俾佢。
Okay, sorry for everybody. I have an emergency phone call. I need to receive, so I just walk out a little bit. As you already notified that the lockdown area was officially announced. The lockdown area is the section of High Street between the Western Street and the Populum Road, and the building being locked down included the 99 of High Street, the Wing Chun building, the True Light building, and Manfield Court. This here, right? And as you can see that this four building has already received the compulsory test order a few days ago. For the 99 High Street, the compulsory order was released at Friday, and people within this building has already taken the test from Saturday to Monday. If you are holding this negative result of COVID test beforehand between the Saturday and Monday, it is able to be exempted the COVID-19 test tonight, but you are still required to stay in your home, stay in the lockdown station until the government official told you to leave so, or the announcement was made by the government. And it is expected to be carried out at tomorrow 8 a.m. If the government announced that the area will be finished at 8 a.m., it is expected that the whole lockdown session, including the roadblock, will be here until tomorrow 10 to 11 a.m. So please be expected that your trip may be affected tomorrow. Okay, there's another update news. The Wing Chun building will also be locked down within this lockdown area. Yes, I've just announced that as the Gazette was already added, the Wing Chun building will also be the lockdown session. And if the residents inside this lockdown area have any question or inquiries, or you need any assistance, please contact us by Facebook or by inbox or by WhatsApp. Our telephone number is available. Well, obviously this is after the office hours, so please feel free to inbox us if you have any inquiries. Inbox is better. Facebook inbox or WhatsApp. Okay, we can see that there's another bunch of the compulsory test helper, which wearing a full gear of PPE, is entering the section of the High Street. It is expected to be the helper of the compulsory test sample collection station. and it is very high-grade PPE, as we can see here. And for the people who want to have Cantonese information, you can follow the Facebook Live of my colleague and other Central and Western District Case Councillor Nepal Wong。如果各位街坊咧要聽呢一個嘅廣東話嘅現場嘅狀況嘅話咧，佢係可以去一個嘅黃永志議員嘅Facebook 嘅。咁黃永志議員嗰邊咧係主要用廣東話去放送嘅。咁我係中西區區議員石塘咀嘅葉錦龍，咁樣而家咧係喺呢一個皇后喺呢一個嘅高街同埋正街嘅交界，就喺呢一個嘅高街同埋西邊街嘅交界，係啦。咁樣咧就係同大家講解呢一個嘅西營盤嘅最新嘅封區嘅信息。And we can see that there's many coach bus approaching this area because this area, within this area, the Sai Ying Pun and University constituency area, there's not only one lockdown area, but two lockdown area will be permitted, will be settled in this session. And another lockdown area is the area of St. Stephen Lane, number 1 and number 2, about the Starbucks, right next to the Bonham Road. And that area was also received the compulsory test order in a few days ago. If the resident inside has already carried out the test in between Saturday to Monday, you are exempted by the compulsory test, but you still need to follow the police order to stay inside the premises until the government official told you to leave so. And I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor of Central and Western District. For any non-Cantonese speaker, if you have any inquiries or any assistance needed, please contact us by Facebook inbox. If you have children under 6 years old, you can tell the government official to have another test method by collecting the feces samples. And if you have any elderlies living within these premises, or if you know any people who are too old enough to go down for the compulsory test, please be noted that you can tell the government official to go upstairs and carry out the test for you. As we can see that right now outside this lockdown area in the high street section, there's a bunch of people who are wearing a full gear PPE, which is standing by for this compulsory test. It is expected that government officials will come upstairs and knock your door and to check if you are inside the house or if you are possessing a valid COVID-19 negative test result. And I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor of Central and Western District.
你得係嘛？俾我啊！咁我攝你過去先。你使乜攞隻架？你使乜攞隻架？咁唔使攞隻架，你仲拎機，我唔攝你過嚟咯。搞掂先啦。呢個頭花周圍都有啊，我一把我一度做唔到佢。你都唔使有分到。
唔緊，係啦，抱歉啊。Okay, good evening. I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor of Central and Western District, Satontoy constituency. I'm right now outside the 99 Hero to report the current situation of the lockdown. The lockdown order was issued at around 9:15, and the government has announced the 4 building is inside the lockdown area. The four building is including as below: the Manfield Court, the True Light Building, the Wing Chun Building, and the 99 of High Street. And the lockdown area including the road of the First Street and the High Street, which the area will be in between the Western Street of the third row, which in between the Western Street and the Pofram Road, and the High Street section between the Western Street and the Pofram Road. And these 2 roads will be used for the lockdown area schools. And people who live inside these 4 buildings are required to stay inside your home to wait for government officials' order and to carry out the test downstairs, or to show them the COVID-19 test negative results in between the Saturday to Monday for the exemption of the test. If you are living inside this building, please be informed that the government official, major composed by the firefighter and the police officer, will come to your house and to knock your door and to confirm you inside or not. And this operation was announced to be expected ending in tomorrow 8 a.m. But as you know that, as our experience, that the government always make it delay. This morning, the government was expected to end the operation in 7 a.m. But finally they announced to permit the people inside the lockdown area to come out at around 7:30 or 7:45, and the whole lockdown process was ended finally at 10 a.m. So as we can expect that tomorrow's morning there will be quite a delay, because as we can see that the lockdown session, the lockdown period and the preparation was a little bit delayed for tonight. And if you have any elderlies or any child, and if you have any elderlies around 60-year-old something, or you are not able to walk, you can notify the government officials and to make them to come upstairs to do the test for you. And if you have any child aged below 6, you can tell the government official also, and to make them to prepare a box of feces sample collection for the COVID-19 test. If you need any assistance within this area, please notify us. I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor of Central and Western District. You can inbox me for any assistance or any inquiries. And there's another lockdown area in the university constituency, which is also suited within the Central and Western District boundaries. The area will, another lockdown area, suspected lockdown area, will be, and they just announced that the lockdown area is the St. Stephen's Lane. And I'll read out the and I read out another restricted area, the lockdown area. Okay. St. Stephen Lane. St. Stephen Lane. Right. And the lockdown area, another lockdown area is including the Heng Hoa Mansion Block M, Heng Hoa Mansion Block A, and the Golden Phoenix Court, which is located on the first and the second number of the St. Stephen's Lane. And also a section of the Barrington Path was also being blocked for the operation of the lockdown and the compulsory test. And the whole section of the Auckland's Path, Auckland Sile, has already locked down also for the compulsory test booth. Additional information will be provided in the local district councillor's Facebook. The local district councillor of the university constituency is Camille Yam. And the residents of these three buildings, including the Golden Phoenix Court, the Heng Hoa Mansion Block M, and Heng Hoa Mansion Block A, is also required to do the compulsory test. But as you can know that in these few days, the compulsory test orders was also being issued for these three buildings' residents. So if you have the compulsory test result of COVID-19, which indicate you have a negative result of the COVID-19 between Saturday and Monday, you are exempted by the compulsory test, but you still need to comply with the requirement of the lockdown order issued tonight. And the order for the St. Stephen's Lane was expected to be finished at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Well, as you can know that this government's lockdown situation is always making a delay. So as they said, it is 7 a.m. Most obviously, it will come at around 8 and 9 a.m. And the whole road will be unblocked in around 10 or 11 a.m. So if you are living nearby, please be prepared for expected delay of the traffic due to the traffic situation nearby. And I'm Sam Yip, District Councillor of Central and Western District. If you need any assistance or if you have any inquiries, please feel free to inbox us. And not only myself, but also the whole of the Central and Western District Council is working together to come through this COVID-19 situation. If you have any inquiries, you may also contact your local district councillors for any assistance. I'm Sam Yip, and my live streaming will be end here. If there's any update information, I will let you know on our Facebook and our Instagram. Thank you very much.